From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Santos set to kick off.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
It's caught inside the 25. And ready in for the Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
The score, Chiefs 7, Raiders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Carry for Kenyon Drake. Fighting through, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
68 yards on the ground. On first and goal, Drake. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Haskins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Number 15.
From 6 yards away. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Fielded just inside the 30. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Haskins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Haskins to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Haskins. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Drake. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Raiders 7. Harrison Buster to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Santos now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 14-14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Raiders 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll find Moreau here. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a third and about 5.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Drake. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming.
It's now fourth down.
And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. Not gonna get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And he'll go underneath here with Drake. Now Drake loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Haskins. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And his pass incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Haskins flushed out right, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, 30, the 20, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside of the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this route.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions.
And he's taken down. The Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. They'll run with Blake. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, Haskins. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
He's going to take off with it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this one's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3 people. Go.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and the Chiefs' first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
He was taken down.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. They go play fake. Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 53. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
You get right, Lee. You get right, check 33.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Looking deep. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Raider 1st down.
Now it's Haskins. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Haskins going to throw again. He can run for it, and he will. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun. Haskins throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On 1st down, Drake. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, Haskins. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Complete.
Harris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. Still going. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now this time Mahomes will throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 16 yards, a 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd and 1, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown. but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Operating from the gun, Haskins. He's going to look deep down the field, and that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing again, Haskins. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Las Vegas.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
38. Raiders 21.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Running, it's Graham. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
On the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try again with Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. This is Drake. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards puts him right on the doorstep, but now it'll be 4th and goal.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll run. This is Bernard. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Chiefs 38. Raiders 28.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon.
Damn. I didn't even know I had my shit on mute all this time. I was talking mad shit whole game. Had my shit on mute. I told him, well, he made a terrible. That was just a terrible choice to get rid of Ruggs and Wilson together. That just was terrible. His offense just ain't scared. Ruggs is what was giving him. Ruggs with Wilson was giving him the advantage over me, because I'm worried about Ruggs flat out. I'm worried about Ruggs. Shit, I'm worried about Russ. Nah, I ain't worried about none of these niggas. Even though my defense, I ain't got no good. I got one good corner. The rest of these, and he be playing like trash. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this bum nigga up out of here. Make his ass 0-4. This nigga up out of here, man. Nigga 0-4. I told y'all he wasn't gonna make the playoffs. I said that shit at the beginning of the year. Your whole offense, your whole reason to be having any reason of winning was because of Rudd's match with Wilson. Without that, you trash. Trash. You went from scoring 50 a game to look. And my defense is trash. My defense been giving up 40 plus every game. My defense is trash. I got rookies and 70 overalls out here rumbling around. They trash. And you can't do nothing with them. That's crazy.
Offense set to get this drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On first down, it's Haskins. And that's going to be it.
You can't do nothing with them.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Eluding the pressure right. Catch made. It's
We'll let you dink and doink. You can have all the dink and doinks you want.
It's a first down.
You can have all the dink and doinks you want.
From the gun, Haskins. It's a short
You can have all that.
and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11
We-
more yards that go
we
around.
not even-
First down as well.
And the Raider first down.
Nah, you can run it. I don't care. You can run it if you want. We not even go. No play action.
Play action with Haskins. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Come on, man. That's a pick. I got 2 dudes on that.
We'll spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. He's going to let it go again.
No, sir. Step for step. Step for step.
But it'll be 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Play action. Haskins. And he's got his man inside.
We giving you the dink and doink. We giving out the dinks and doinks.
At the Chiefs 35. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Escaping the pressure right.
Ah, they go call roughing the pass, I bet.
And he is out of
On the
bounds
computer.
right around the 10-yard
Come on, CPU.
frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now a handoff.
Let's go.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and goal. Haskins dancing to his left.
Give me that.
And yet again,
Give me that.
Haskins is intercepted.
Give me that. Give me that. Zone you up and give me that. Zone you up and give me that. The user, the user. The user, the user, the user, the user.
12-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete.
Get him, Tariq. Tell his ass. My division. I got a ring up. I ain't got a ring for nothing. Ruggs and Wilson and Ruggs made you. You're trash. You got a whole defense, and they getting 50 put up on them. This bum-ass squad up out of here. You'll be lucky to win 5 games this season. Get up out of here. You ain't got enough user skill. You don't. You ain't got enough user skill. Ruggs and Russell Wilson made you. Now we seeing who was really the Raiders. Russell Wilson and Ruggs. You was just a sideshow.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. that's all that's left because victory.
You can have all the short routes you want, homie.
Watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the
Let me get up there for the user SWAT. Let me get up there for the user SWAT.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has been measured revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game, and finally forced an incompletion.
Can I get a, what's that, a hold? He grabbed me. Can I get my hold? Yeah, he super grabbed me.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Haskins.
No, sir. That was going to get punched out. Should have been a pick. I told you, boy, Henry Ruggs made you. All you want to do is chunk it up that dog, and I'll go get it. That's it. You trying to just use speed and throw straight. That works with Ruggs a lot. You don't work with these other bums so easily.
What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. He's going to let it fly.
Give me that.
And for the 4th time,
Give me that.
it's an interception.
He not Ruggs.
Around the 37.
He not Ruggs.
All the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Man, it's a division game. We don't show no mercy in division games.
4th down. Gosh, yeah.
We keep our foot on the pedal. This is a division rivalry game. He talked all that smoke yesterday. I ain't worried about it. I got the Chiefs. Yeah, you got the Chiefs. I ain't worried about it next game. I got the Chiefs. We go right that ship. Yeah, right that ass whipping straight to 0-4.
1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete.
Woo! Woo! He don't know who he messing with. He don't know who he's messing with. These bums up out of here. Blowout City.
Remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly
You regretting them trades now. Hey, you might as well put your team on auto for the rest of the year. It's over for you, bum. Put your team on auto. Put that bum team on auto. Ain't no playoffs for you. Come here. You think you can just throw flat routes all game? Think I ain't gonna adapt to all flat routes? Come on, homie.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
So you get all short routes now, man. We ain't playing no short routes. The short routes is over with. We ain't playing no short routes.
You're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, they wouldn't let me click on him coming back. I still took that pick.